Well, hey everyone, it's Kim at the Able Gardener, and I'm in my garden. It's dark outside, got the porch light on. I've got all kinds of lights on. Let me turn you around. It is so dark. I'm sure you guys can't see anything except maybe some little lights. And those are lights that I ran around the house grabbing. They're little solar lights. Up here, if you can see my finger, up here on the fence is a Coleman lantern. Now what's going to happen tonight is my neighbor's bringing back my bees. Now they were supposed to be gone for 2 weeks to an almond orchard to help pollinate the orchard. Well, they've been gone so long now that I'm just so anxious for them to come back. I guess what's happened is my bees have just gone crazy up in the almond orchard, and my neighbor's gone up there several times, and he put 2 more boxes on top. He put 2 more brood boxes. So those are the really big, deep ones. He put 2 more of those on there because there were so many bees. He needs to split the bees and so that they won't swarm. He's going to split them, and I'm going to have 2 colonies. He'll be doing that in the next couple of days, but just waiting for him to come over and bring my bees. I've missed them so much. Well, hey you guys, I don't know what time it is, but the bees are here. And these 3, if you can see my finger, there's a white one on top and then 2 blue ones down below. Those 3 are mine. And then tomorrow we're going to split them into 4. Ooh, they're going to move them. They're going to move all 3 at one time. Here, let me hold this because it swings.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, I can't believe that. So these guys are really strong. They just picked up 3 large. Oh, let's see what's going on here. What's going on?
I'm just checking.
Looking for the queen?
Sure, yeah, make sure the queen is not on the bottom.
Anyway, you guys, they just lifted up 3 supers, 3 brood boxes full of bees and honey. Oh, we're going to straighten it out now, so the bees don't come out the back. They were starting to head out the back. Get around here and... Oh, perfect.
You need it for pollination?
Oh, yeah. When they start, well, they have started blooming, and I have bees from across the street coming over to visit my plants. Bees are going, what's going on? Going for a ride. Yeah, 1 here and then 1 over. Oh, you mean
2.
here?
Yeah, I can make 2 more beehives here.
Okay.
If you want to make 2 more.
I don't know why I have this on. It's nothing but black. You can't see anything. I really feel bad that I made it so far back here.
Yeah.
But
don't try to lift it out. It's way too heavy.
No. I don't want to put my back out. I've had that happen before. How much, just guess how much that weighs?
This?
It would say about 100 and something?
More than 100.
Really?
Pounds. Oh, yes.
Okay, you guys, lift with your knees. With your knees.
Vamos con tus dedos. Yeah. Okay. Your number?
Yeah.
Your name?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means it's yours, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. ¿Cómo se la vendiste? Sí, yo se la vendí. Okay.
So, do you think this is okay, what I did? Is it sturdy enough for the bees?
Oh, yeah, it's strong.
Okay.
Ponle la luz. Mira. Ponle la luz, mira. Joder. It's yellow.
What?
It's yellow, queen. You see how it is?
No, I mean...
Look. Look.
What do you mean by yellow queen? How do you know?
The yellow bees.
Oh, okay.
See?
That's what I thought before. When I see black ones, I know they're not mine.
No.
See the top?
Look at the top. Look.
Holy cats. Well, hey everybody, it's Kim at the Able Gardener. I'm just walking back to my perennial garden. Now all of these flowers are just looking really beautiful. This is a lot of borage and it's blooming. The bees are all over the borage, and here is some stone crop down here. And you can tell I probably have 4 or 5 clumps of stone crop. And when that blooms, the bees just go crazy. Now last night, you probably already saw the dark film that I took of my neighbor bringing my bees back. Now they brought them back here in the dark into the perennial garden, and they set them up on this little area where I had anticipated the bees being, but I didn't realize how hard it was going to be last night in the dark to get the bees on a dolly back here through the wood chips. Now what they ended up doing was they got a really big dolly, put the 3 boxes on it, brought it back here, and then the 2 guys lifted it up and put it on these 2 2x4s. So I didn't have any 4x4s. I put 2 2x4s down and put them through some block, and now the bees are on that. Now the 2 bottom boxes that are blue, those were mine from previously. Those are the ones that my neighbor took up to the almond orchard. Now while the bees were up at the orchard, they either doubled, tripled, or quadrupled. All 3 of these boxes are just packed full of bees, and it's just about the time where they would want to start swarming. So what he's going to do, he's going to come over either this afternoon or probably tomorrow morning. He's going to remove that old box that's on the top, and he's going to split the colony into either 2 more boxes or 3 more boxes. And I'm not sure whether I have the room for 3 boxes back here. There's no way I can pick those 3 boxes up. And, well, there's no way I can even pick 1 box up. But I'm going to see if I have the room to put, leave that one there and then put 2 more over here. And I'll have 3 colonies of bees. Now, he said that that top old white box up above is just packed full of honey. And I can imagine that because when he took the lid off, the whole top of that box, which is filled, every frame was just filled with bees and honey. The 2 bottom boxes are packed. So he's going to have to come over and get these bees split just so that they don't swarm. So he did say that he had 2 new queens for me. So if he's anticipating 2 new queens, and then I already have a queen in this box, then I have a feeling that he's going to go ahead and set up 2 more colonies over here on this side. But if you listen to my neighbor last night and his brother, then you'll know the trouble that I'm having understanding what exactly he's going to do. I have to ask him quite a few times what he has said or what he's meaning, because I'm not understanding his Spanish. Well, like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on the front of this hive today, see if the bees start coming out and just forming like a little river of bees down here on the bottom, and that can indicate that they might be ready to swarm. Now that doesn't always indicate swarming, but since I know that all 3 of these boxes are just packed with bees, then it's a really good indication that they're going to swarm. And I'll run over and get my neighbor, we'll get some more boxes and get the bees into some other boxes before they swarm. Well, hey you guys, welcome back. It's Kim. I've gotten suited up, got the camera on, I've got my smoker going, and I talked to the rooster who has a channel on YouTube, and he does a lot of beekeeping on his channel. And I'm going to try and do this really quick. What the rooster said to do was to check the top hive to see if it's honey bound. So if there is honey in all of the cells or on all of the frames going across and just full of bees, then they're honey bound. I should go ahead and put my little medium super, or I think it's a medium super. Right now I'm not really sure. Trying to stay calm around the bees. They're really super aggressive, and they're getting ready to swarm. The hive needs to be split, and I'm just keeping an eye out on my battery on my mic. I can't even see the color or what the battery is looking like over there on the receiver. I won't be bringing you guys any closer because I'm just not going to be able to do that, just being one person. So I'm going to go ahead, take my hive tool. I'm going to look in the top. I'm going to take a few frames out, see what it looks like in the way of honey and bees, and then I'll go from there. If they're honey bound, I'll go ahead and put my box on. And what the rooster said to do was, if they are honey bound, go ahead, take a fork, take a little bit of the honey off, and if there is any brood, don't go through the brood, just go through the honey. It'll confuse the bees, and they'll start working on that instead of thinking about swarming. So I thought that was a great idea. I'm going to smoke them a little bit more, take the top off, look at the hives. I may bring a few over for you to see. If I don't, you'll know why. It's just because I'm here alone and I'm the crazy able gardener. Now my bees have been in an orchard. They were supposed to be there for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, in an almond orchard. They were there for almost 2 months, or at least 2 months. So he had to put another box on the top because they were growing so rapidly. So you guys, I hope you can see this out in the sun here. They are making honey. No honey capped on that side, and over here, probably about not quite a quarter capped on that side. And I'm going to set this out here for a minute. Move out of the way. I don't want to squish you. Now this one is a lot heavier, so more honey. It looks like they're just starting to cap it over on this side, and on this side they're just starting to cap it over. I can see the third one over. They're working on making honey, only about half covered with bees. Move, 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 move. I guess when there gets to be just so many bees in a hive like this, they're just, you know, they really get mad because it's like living in an apartment of 12 people or something. Now, not that many bees. Well, looks like it's covered a little bit. They're making honey in the middle, so it's probably about 50% working on honey. On this side, just a tiny bit of capped honey. The rest of the combs are empty. So this is looking really good for me. There's a lot of room that they can still make honey. I don't think they're going to be swarming too soon. So I'm going to go on the other side. I'm going to check over here to see what's going on. Just move them over a little bit. The next one over, I probably can't even lift up. It's covered on both sides with bees, and they're really into making honey. The next one over, almost empty, and then it's really funny. The two on the end over here are they're just crammed with bees and honey. That's it for me. That's all I need to know. I'm going to shove these frames back over and get this last one put back in. Now, that's making me feel a whole lot better. Let me get this on here before the bees come up and get squashed. I don't want to squash anybody. So this was a good thing today. I found out that I'm not honey bound on the top. Thanks again, Rooster, so much for getting back to me so fast. I still have at least I have some time before the bees need to be split. I don't need to use my medium, or yes, this is a medium super. I don't need to use this today. Don't need to take any honey, and everything's gone good except it's so boiling hot in this suit. I did put this shade device. I did put this umbrella up, not only to shade the bees in the afternoon when it's so hot, but it's nice because it's shading me now. Anyway, you guys, I'm glad you were with me here today. I'm gonna go get out of this hot suit, let you guys go. Thanks for joining me today. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please put a comment down below. If you're an old-time beekeeper, I'm just a newbie, so give me a break. Just kidding, you guys. I'll be talking to you later. Happy gardening, you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.